Jim Davidson blasts Sadiq Khan, where does Laurence Fox, Piers Morgan, and the UK media stand? In the heart of London, the air crackled with tension as comedian Jim Davidson took to the stage, his voice echoing through the packed auditorium. The audience leaned in, their breaths held, as he launched into a passionate tirade against Mayor Sadiq Khan. Davidson's reputation for controversy preceded him, but this time, the stakes felt higher. The city was on edge, and the media buzzed like a swarm of bees, eager to dissect every word he uttered. Where do Laurence Fox and Piers Morgan fit into this? He asked, his eyes scanning the crowd. Davidson's question hung in the air like a heavy fog, leaving an electrifying silence. Who would dare to stand up to Khan, the man at the center of London's political storm? The audience was hooked, waiting for the punchline in a narrative that had just begun to unfold. As Davidson continued, the conversation drifted towards the state of the UK media. He painted a vivid picture of a landscape fraught with division and sensationalism. We're living in a time where truth is a commodity, and opinion often masquerades as fact, he declared. This statement ignited murmurs among the crowd. Could it be that in this age of information overload, the line between right and wrong had become blurred? The question lingered, like an unanswered riddle. To understand the intensity of Davidson's remarks, one must delve into the backdrop of recent events. Sadiq Khan had faced mounting criticism over his handling of crime rates, housing issues, and public safety in London. The city, once a beacon of hope, seemed to be teetering on the brink of chaos. Davidson, a self-proclaimed voice for the disillusioned, framed Khan as the embodiment of failed leadership. Yet, his words were not without consequences. As Davidson's speech echoed through the hall, clips of his performance quickly made their way to social media. Immediately, the firestorm erupted. Piers Morgan, known for his unfiltered opinions, jumped into the fray, tweeting, "Jim Davidson speaks the truth. Khan needs to be held accountable." The online discourse exploded, with supporters and detractors battling it out in the comments. But what did Laurence Fox, actor turned political activist, think of Davidson's bold claims? Days later, Fox appeared on a popular talk show, his demeanor calm yet intense. He spoke about the need for accountability and the role of public figures in shaping discourse. "We need more voices like Davidson's," he asserted. But as he spoke, viewers could sense a flicker of doubt beneath his confident exterior. Was Fox truly aligned with Davidson, or was he merely riding the wave of controversy? As Fox's interview aired, the media's attention shifted. Suddenly, it wasn't just about Davidson's criticism of Khan, it became a conversation about the rising tide of dissent against established leadership. The narrative grew thicker with intrigue, as multiple outlets began to speculate on the potential fallout. Would Khan retaliate? How would the Labour Party respond? And most importantly, what role would the royal family play in this political drama? Rumors began to swirl about a royal family meeting that could change the landscape of British politics. Sources hinted that King Charles III had called for a discussion on the nation's unrest, with special attention to the City of London. Would the monarchy step in to mediate? The idea sent shockwaves through the public. As the media clamored for more details, viewers were left with a tantalizing question: was the royal family prepared to take a stand? As tensions rose, Davidson, Morgan, and Fox found themselves in the eye of the storm, their fates intertwined. Each public appearance, each tweet, and each interview added another layer to the unfolding drama. Fans and critics alike were glued to their screens, hungry for updates. The social media battlefield became a visceral reflection of public sentiment, a mix of outrage, support, and confusion. Just when it seemed the dust might settle, a shocking development emerged. Davidson announced a rally in London, inviting both Fox and Morgan to join him on stage. "It's time to take a stand for our city," he declared, igniting a wave of anticipation. But as the day approached, whispers of division within their ranks began to surface. Would these three unlikely allies hold together, or would their egos clash in a spectacular fashion? As the day of the rally dawned, the atmosphere was electric. News cameras lined the streets, capturing the fervor of the crowd. But just moments before they were set to speak, Davidson received an anonymous tip about a plot to disrupt the event. Would this rally unite them or tear them apart? As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows over the gathering, Davidson stepped up to the microphone. The crowd hushed, every eye fixed on him, the weight of the moment palpable. "We are at a crossroads," he began, his voice steady but laced with urgency. What followed would not only define their futures but potentially reshape the political landscape of the UK. With a dramatic pause, Davidson leaned into the microphone. His next words could change everything. Are we ready to fight for our city? The crowd erupted, but uncertainty lingered. The answers to that question were yet to unfold, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats, yearning for clarity in a world shrouded in chaos. As the camera panned out, capturing the charged atmosphere, it was clear this story was far from over. What would happen next? What role would the royal family play in this unfolding drama? Stay tuned, as the saga of Jim Davidson, Sadiq Khan, and the future of London continues to captivate our hearts and minds.